Hello and welcome back to Jarvis Johnson Gold, the premium channel that is free. It is free, but if you're watching this, you're premium. Another day.
And good evening. Welcome back to the stream. Anybody, nobody, everyone. anyone. We're gonna be picking up some more Dead Cells tonight. Right now we're gonna watch a little bit of stuff before Patrick Melton goes live. Nobody likes onions. So, you know, stick around, drop a like, if you want to watch along. You know, well, here we go. Right now we're listening to Jarvis Johnson Gold, The Problem with the Clean Girl.
Day, another guy. Just kidding, another girl, and not to, you know, belittle a woman by calling them a girl, but I'm referring specifically to the clean girl, and that's her name. We've made two videos about the clean girl's content. Whenever I get to this many videos about any given subject,
Turn it up just a tad bit.
I want to give a quick disclaimer that no one should by any means
yeah, that's much better. Okay, cool.
Girl. This is merely a look at
merely
the content.
A look at
relevant recently. It's been in a lot of For You pages. It's been going viral. And
didn't you already do a thing about her?
A connoisseur of CGC
I think so.
content. I feel like we've reached the boiling over point where I must again weigh in. When we last discussed Clean Girl was...
We're gonna throw some music on.
Cleaning
the game sound is not existent yet.
Cleaning bathrooms and McDonald's and Burger King for free. Also trespassing. Also not employed at a place. Not using cleaning products that the employees know about. Obviously, no one wants to get in trouble by some harmful chemical being used and then being exposed to a customer. Then the business is...
I'm checking the audio level on this.
liable for that. The thing about Clean Girl is like, I'm just
okay, that's much better.
Good. I'm just doing it good for society.
And then when I talk, it's nice and high enough.
A video of Clean Girl being upset that the employees at Walmart didn't want to have her trying to clean up the place because they're like, hey, that's our job, and also we can't do that. You can't do that. That's like against the policies. But the reason we're talking about Clean Girl today is because there is a new Clean Girl video that is stirring up quite the storm.
I'm gonna fix this pothole for free. I've never done this before.
Okay, so already Clean Girl is in peak form here. We're 4 seconds in and we're already seeing some of the core principles of a Clean Girl video. For starters, I'm gonna clean this blank for free. Again, no one thought you were being paid for this. But it just makes for snappy content. Number 2, the Dora the Explorer / 5-minute crafts editing. I would be willing to bet money that this water was added by the Clean Girl. I'd like to note that nothing else is wet outside of the zone that she is cleaning. This looks colored. It looks like she created this toxic sludge, and if she didn't create it, then it's color graded, but it's completely opaque. Like, you cannot... I've never seen a naturally occurring pool of toxic waste like this. But Clean Girl, thankfully, is on the case. You know she added this water because this pothole is the shallowest pothole I ever did see, and that water is completely...
Okay, cool.
Like,
the sound works now.
You know what I mean?
But my city won't fix the road, so I'm gonna do it myself. Up the road from here, a boy hit a pothole. He crashed his motorcycle, and unfortunately he passed away. So I'm gonna do the little bit that I can.
This is a pretty industrial job. I am not a pothole expert. I cannot say.
There's a hair in my nose. It is driving me insane.
But this has come a long way from I cleaned Burger King for free. I cleaned the bathroom in Burger King for free. I don't know the legalities of wherever she is, but in general, you can't just do this. But if you're doing a public good, hey, maybe some laws are meant to be broken. I think my issue though is that it's all clearly for content.
Let's clean this dirty hole.
What? Okay, let's address the elephant in the room. Let's clean this dirty hole. I don't like that. She knows what she did. She knows what she did. Is she cleaning the dirt right now?
Yeah.
Let's dry you off.
Everything she does, there's no way she's using a household vacuum, right? My feeling is, hey, this is rage bait and we're all taking it, right? The colors of every
you're doing a video
must
about
be
it, Jarvis.
That's a Clean Girl guarantee.
Now that all the bad dirt is gone, we can put the good dirt in. Get down in there. Look how good I'm doing.
It's like oddly satisfying content meets like content for children. I just can't understand this editing, the fluorescence and all that jazz. It's got to be for eye candy. Y'all hating, but she fixed the hole faster than construction people in my hat. So that's going to be, you know, a common sentiment, right? Assuming that she is doing it right. It's like cool to like fix the pothole. I just have so many questions, right? And there's so many instances of Clean Girl not doing something by the book or clearly like framing a story in the most cynically advantageous.
Who says she's qualified to do this? And also, who the fuck cares?
I always have to raise an eyebrow. I don't know what the regulation is. But before we get into that, we have a brief word from today's sponsor, Bombas.
No, we're good.
In your life, and I'll
Toothbrush or toothbrush.
Thanks to Bombas for sponsoring this video. Now back to the video.
$1 toothbrush. $5 toothbrush. $12 toothbrush.
This is ridiculous. Teeth brushes don't just get bigger for more money, okay? Why is she making it seem like the more expensive
Why not?
a toothbrush gets, the bigger it gets? There are other facets to toothbrushes, teeth brushes, whatever.
Oh. $50 toothbrush.
Okay, yeah, this is more realistic, right? You got one of the fancy toothbrushes.
It worked.
$100 toothbrush, and it's an
Alright, I have everything open that I wanted to watch.
It's impressive. She's been in she's found herself in multiple different lanes, all adjacent to cleaning, and she's been able to find success. I mean, what's not to like? Did you see the sarcasm when I said that?
$250 toothbrush.
This is like literally from a 5-minute craft video. If you have a young person in your life, make sure to monitor the content that they're watching online, because sometimes, you know, the clean girl will just slip in there. What in the Dan Schneider is this? Clean girl, you do not have to do this. This is some Elsa Gate Spider-Man finger family shit. What the fuck, man? Relax on this, okay? There's
True, okay, fair.
There are real creators on YouTube or on TikTok that will do $1 versus $500 toothbrush and give you some like insight. But this is like, I'm dusting off the old 5-minute craft tomes of virality. It's just eye candy for children. This can't be for any other audience. It's just tough for her to even start. It's funny that the sound is being added in post as well, because like it even missed her mouth. Yeah, also my tip is that toothpaste goes a long way, and water as well. Those are things that would help the effectiveness of the toothbrush regardless of the price. I struggle with this content. I struggle with the fact
He's right about
that
that part. You know, toothpaste does make the difference in brushing your teeth, in case you didn't know.
Clean girl, it means everything to me that you're supporting my journey and making the world a better place. I'm going to strong disagree on this sentiment.
Hi,
but,
Rochi.
you know, to each their own. The magic foaming spray is once again coming soon. It's been coming soon for...
We're watching Jarvis Johnson talk about the clean girl from TikTok. This video is actually quite boring now that you bring it up, so...
Simpsons hidden.
Nope.
There's a story
there
floating
we go.
around that's piqued a lot of soldiers that allegedly have become addicted to adult content online.
Hell
since
yeah.
For the first time
Who
in
doesn't
their
like
lives,
porn?
They have less restrictions on internet usage while they're fighting for Russia against Ukraine. So North Korean soldiers that
Once
are
I get
fighting
high
in
enough,
Russia,
I'm gonna
they've
start playing the
apparently
game.
gone full gooner after having their Sharingan awakened with this unfettered internet access, at least according to Gideon Rackman, a Financial Times foreign affairs commentator. A usually reliable source tells me that the North Korean
Rochi, you're
soldiers
absolutely
who are
right.
deployed to Russia have never had unfettered access to the internet before. As a result, they are gorging on pornography. A classic source, trust me bro moment. However, this guy does have some prestige with that title, I think. I don't know. I'm not an expert on the Financial Times or anything. It's not like he really dove into the lore or explained where he got this information from. He just kind of made it like a mic drop moment and then walked away. So this could just be a guy pulling shit out of his ass. It's very possible. The U.S. Defense Department spokesperson, Lieutenant Colonel Charlie Dietz, was even asked about it and said that he couldn't confirm any North Korean internet habits or virtual extracurriculars. He went on to say that they're instead more focused on serious aspects of North Korea's involvement, if any, in Russia's military operations, and that the question about whether or not the North Korean soldiers are going
You know what else is bad
at
for
their
you?
phone screens when looking at Hong
North
Kong
Korea.
should be asked to Moscow instead. Of course, it's impossible for me to know whether or not the claim is true that North Korean soldiers are now gorging on pornography. I'm not there. I'm not looking over their shoulder, breathing down their neck, going, hey, what you watching there? So I have no way of knowing. It doesn't seem like there's any strong evidence to support the claim. But whether or not it's true, it's an interesting thought that I want to talk about briefly. We had a similar topic that I talked about like 5 months ago when there was a story about this remote tribe that had recently got internet access, and there was a viral story about how they've now become addicted to porn and it's destroying their entire community and all of that. So this isn't the first of its kind here, though in that case that was very overblown and dramatic for the sake of clicks, and in this case it's too early to tell, but there's no evidence to suggest that North Korean soldiers are right now in the middle of big time.
I guess it's a matter of opinion.
On Reddit, however,
I would say no, not really.
They have this photo right here that claims it's a picture of a North Korean soldier that was watching girls.
I don't live there,
all day.
so I don't care.
It looks like a really staged photo. I mean, the guy looks super happy. He looks like he's on cloud 9 right there. That is a man who is at peace with whatever is on his phone. But it really feels like this picture is not authentic. And then from the same Reddit account, they also posted this, which is a short video.
Let's get started.
North Korean
or let's continue, rather.
Watching girls dancing on social media. To me, they just feel more fake than a fleshlight. Just very phony, baloney staged photos. I don't know why, maybe to capitalize off how viral this story has become. It just, to me, doesn't seem real, but it is very possible it is. But I haven't seen any actual journalists report on that photo or that video, so I don't know if the authenticity has been verified or anything, but putting it through the Charles sniff test smells like bullshit to me. Who really
Yeah,
knows?
I would
But
agree.
the idea is interesting because when you grow up with access to the internet, there's a lot of things that become normal to you that are incomprehensible to those that don't have that. There's the obvious, like, information, access to others, videos, like an infinite number of things change.
Dead cells, isn't that all of us? Man, I'm deep tonight. And I thought I was high.
Porn, I guess I'll talk on that aspect too. In North Korea, porn is Voldemort. You don't say its name, but it does exist. Like, there is a consumption of pornography in North Korea, even though it is forbidden. It's usually through the black markets purchasing magazines or films and such, but it's not something that's like officially condoned, and it does carry a severe punishment, at least as I understand it. So it's not something most people have access to in an easy way. So as a North Korean soldier, if you go fight somewhere overseas and you have access to it on your phone, that is a game changer experience, because prior to that, most likely the only way you'd ever really see a naked person is if you saw them in person. Like,
ooh, jeez. That's fair, I guess.
Talking about this in the last video when it came to the remote tribe. The average
what's in
person
here?
in the world right now has seen more yams and butt cheeks than your entire family tree combined, thanks to the internet. In the modern day, you can't even open up Twitter without being inundated with titties, pussy, and spread asshole. And it's become so normalized.
How is it you can get your chats to fit on the screen, but the toe can't? Because he's retarded.
I guarantee there is probably 1,000 bot comments.
And I am autistically inclined, so I tend to focus on everything that I get involved in. So I looked it up.
It's overwhelming with the amount of new things that get introduced into your life, and it's big for the brain here. Like, it's so
this throwing knife is so overpowered. I love it.
That does include all of the porn that then just gets fucking placed right there on your doorstep. Like, it's something that even if you don't go looking for it, like even if the North Korean soldiers aren't typing in naked boobie to blow a load, they will undoubtedly just encounter it because of how prevalent it is just in the internet in general. Like, even if they don't go out of their way for it, it will find them. Again, this assumes the story is
okay, we're at 52.
That North Korean soldiers are ruling and hooked on porn right now. Even though there's no evidence to support that claim at the moment, the claim itself is believable because of how widely documented porn
Yeah, got it.
is. It's a serious problem. And in this case, I'm assuming the soldiers have probably never even seen porn before, considering how difficult it is to get in North Korea. So they're probably even more blown away by it and more susceptible to it, would be my guess. Of course, I'm not a psychologist or anything. I'm not a fucking porn scientist. It's just
A porn scientist? I bet that's a thing.
It's just a fascinating thought, really, because I grew up with the internet. I imagine most people watching this have as well.
Whoa!
And even if you didn't grow up with it,
You big
have
ass.
evolved with it over time. It was never something that all of a sudden the modern internet just fell into your lap one day. You watched it grow and build into what it became today. In this case, they're getting the internet dropped on them all at once, coming from nothing to everything. It's like fucking Gojo's domain expansion, really, but with internet
I'll take that.
degeneracy. So I just find it super interesting. Also, this is a bit unrelated and probably a bit stupid.
Yeah,
but
we'll take Serenade.
If this
We love
is a
Serenade.
true claim about North Korean soldiers gorging on
Nope,
adult
we need
content,
that in the other
would the U.S.
slot.
military try and use that to their advantage somehow, you think? Like start blasting
Sweet.
their devices with advertisements for like giant melons, like click here. And they spend like hours doing that, just rotting away. watching porn
Yeah.
as opposed to fighting.
Attack them with
I wonder if
porn?
that'd be like an effective tactic.
Yeah, it'd be like a psyop,
Like
but
they
with
start
porn.
just spamming their phones with like those advertisements from back in the day, like this sexy singles in your area. This woman's trying to fuck you right now. Actually, this very second. Hey asshole, this woman's trying to put on a show for you, specifically you. It's a private show. And it's like keister.
Come on,
jiggling
jump,
around.
jump.
Click
Nice.
here and watch. Have some fucking respect. Just like this giant effort to keep them glued to their phone watching porn as opposed to like going out to the front lines and fighting.
Knife.
I don't think it actually worked. Obviously, I'm just kidding around, but it is an interesting idea. Could there be any merit to that strategy? Most likely not. And that's really about it. Yeah.
Nice try. So apparently the North Korea troops were watching porn. Sounds like propaganda to me. Exactly, right? Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Seems unlikely, especially because of the source. The source seems dubious at best. Kill him. Damn. He was a little tough boy. Alright, grab Serenade. And then we just gotta go smack him. Cool. Knife, knife, knife. I only believe in the Ministry of Truth. Is that from Harry Potter? What? Woo! Dodge, dodge. Okay, summon Serenade, get a kill. Go one. 1, 2, buckle my shoe. Okay, cool. I don't think there's anything else here to obtain at the moment. Oh, hold on, I can make that. Watch this. And oh, nope, I can do this. Come on. Damn, I'm not good enough. Did I just, there, okay, cool. Is there anything down there? I don't think so, right? Make sure I have my correct mouse on. Dead cells. Alright, Dead Cells mouse is on. Alright, I gotta get out of here. Ooh, ooh. Alright, Blackbridge is my only option, it seems.
Everyone's on edge right now with the terrible news that has really shaken this great nation, this great uniting of states to its very core. It's probably the worst news I've heard in many years, and I can't even begin to imagine what the men, and more importantly the women, are going through right now. So I'll just really address the elephant in the room. Unfortunately, Pooh Shiesty, or as the boys call him, Poop Shiesty, will not be getting a full pardon from jail, and he will have to serve out the remainder of his sentence.
I cannot pardon Poop Shiesty. Frankly, it's
Ooh.
too embarrassing of a name. I already
That's
have
a really-
Elon. It's too much Elon. It's too much Elon. He likes doing cartwheels in the Oval Office, and I tell him, Elon, stop picking at your scabs. It's disgusting. Your rat cage full of poop is piling up. Anyway, sorry,
What the
Turkey
fuck?
Tom team, I cannot do it. Poop stays in prison.
I'm genuinely devastated, and I'm looking for any way to take my mind off of this heartbreaking news, obviously, because like it's just, you know,
Bam.
it's a hard time, especially for the women. I mean, they love Pooh Shiesty. They wanted him to get out. They were, you know, thinking about doing some terrible things.
Hello,
because of
it's
it.
me, I'm
So
here.
I really empathize with them. I know where you guys are coming from. And in these times, you know, I'm not one who can really weather the storm. I'd like to curl up in a little ball, get a bag of hot Cheetos, and start scrolling through my favorites app of all time.
All right.
To try bringing just a little bit of solace to my cold, empty, disappointed soul. And it just so happened the other day that a certain subreddit brought me a lot more joy than usual and really brought me back from the brink, and that is r/nicegirls.
That's not the only girls I like. I like children.
Now, I gotta be honest, in my first Reddit video about
Okay,
nice
okay,
guys,
okay.
I kind of knew what to expect, right? Because nice guys are such an internet staple. I think everybody almost vaguely remembers or knows what a nice guy is from when they really broke onto the scene a few years ago. When it comes to nice girls, though, I honestly had no idea what that even meant. Even looking at the most popular definition of it on Urban Dictionary, it doesn't really give me a clear meaning of what these girls are like. So I think it's time to go to the best source of information on the entire internet, which once again is Reddit. Our first post here is titled, "Take That, Incels." Oh my god. Sourdough? I love
All right, here we go.
sourdough. I'm unsure of the context of this message because clearly we're missing some stuff here, but I'm assuming
15
nice
minutes till
girls doesn't just
melting.
mean they have the IQ of a caveman, I assume. Although, maybe nice girl is just a code word for glue sniffer, I'm not really sure. Oh, that sounds like it was great. I also love sourdough. Tried so hard to make it correctly. It seems my joke was not reciprocated. You didn't even answer my question. Shaking my head. Oh well. I need someone who can keep up with my level 10 humor and hijinks. Wow, okay. I didn't think there would be such thing as a woman Redditor, but I mean, there's proof here, okay? It's here. The proof is in the sourdough. Not interested. Go find someone less heart. Yeah, that's a big part of why, Mao. I know my beauty combined with my personality intimidates incels usually, so I get it. She even used the incel label to like some random guy when he didn't laugh at her stupid ass sourdough joke. Like, you're talking to this guy, keep in mind, you're calling him an incel, you're currently trying to riz him and like get him to do this. You know, if he's an incel, what the fuck are you? Wait a second. Jarvis, enhance. Is
All right, fuck it.
that woman? Are we dealing
I got
with
nothing to
that
lose
woman
now.
Right now? It's hard to tell with my keen eye. You know, I'd say there's like a 60 to 70% chance that this is a nice girl and also a sort of a type situation. You know, very gross. Not really a fan of that, except all the time. I don't know. My home day feeling worth 7,000 pounds, actually. When she spat,
All right.
she's settling because she's such a catch. Holy cow. Hey, how's life treating you lately? Bad. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Ooh,
You're handsome,
ammo.
you're not in San
Alright.
Diego. That's no big deal. I travel frequently. I guess I'm just supposed to choose any guy and marry him because you guys are all the same. If I want a guy who I'm sexually attracted to, he's gonna be a shitbag. If I choose a guy because he's nicer
That
and more
sucks.
respectful, he's not smart enough. If I choose a guy
I'll
who's
take it,
bald
though.
and fat, he only wants a woman who's
I'll have to
mental health
recycle
support.
it.
I guess I'm forced to settle with a fat loser just so I can be married, just so I won't be alone. I have to settle for real. I have no idea what even initiated this insane rant. The guy's basically like, it's okay, I can be in the area, we can still hang out, it's not a big deal. And somehow that set off a fucking sleeper agent code in her to make her go insane. Bit of a Debbie Downer. Sounds like you need a better attitude, okay? Sounds like you need a better attitude. Just a little bit, just a little bit. Sounds pretty depressing. Why'd you even pick me then? Where do I fit in all that? I want whatever I can get. And where do I fit your example? Human decency. It's a no from me, dog, after that rant. Good luck, though. This nice girl 100% would have been the type to date to just, like, nonstop talk to this guy. And
Damn,
use
I was
him as,
1
like, a
minute too
fucking
late.
squishy toy at dinner. Like,
I bet
she's
it
sick of
takes so
using
much time in the
YouTube
last
video
level, like a
essays
silly.
for entertainment while she eats her
All
lunch.
right,
She just wants
see.
someone she can just spew her vile thoughts to. I mean, even this philosophy she has here, where, like, the Chads are all shitbags, but if he's nice, he's dumb. But if he's balding and fat, then he's smart. But he also wants a woman whose mental health is poor. Like, it sounds like you're just seeking out guys in the wrong venue. Like, you know, it may surprise
I
you,
just
but
wanna-
there are a lot of, you know, 10 out of 10 Chads just like me, who are also geniuses, who are also nice to women, who are also incels. So I think that, you know, there's a lot of potential there for you, but you're just writing us all off. Okay, you're writing us all off. Give a brother a chance.
One
Oh,
more,
think that
I
I'm
believe.
gonna give her a chance after the after
Sweet.
the messages she sent. She is the nicest. Now this one is a little bit odd because both people in this case type really weird. Like, the nice girl is clearly more in the wrong, but even the OP kind of makes himself a nice guy slightly. It's very strange. Well, I best let you down. Nearly time for bed for young ladies who want an early night. And man, you need to wake up early. Crying emoji. It was a total pleasure
Okay.
to meet you. What the fuck? Why does he type like that? This guy is insane.
Now, from
This guy posted this.
Blackbridge-
This guy is weird. This guy already is
Let's
weird.
see,
Man,
where
you need to
is
wake up
my-
earlier. You work
there
in
it
the
is.
fucking fields, bro. Young ladies who want an early night. Why are you? Why
We
are you
need
calling
to
it
go
early?
to
Talking young
Slumbering
lady who wants an
Sanctuary,
early
but I
night.
can't.
You're the type of man I've been looking for, and I look forward to meeting you in person. Your words have meant a lot with the difficult time I've been having lately. You're a true gentleman. Time for my
I can't
beauty
get there
sleep
yet.
roll. Thank you. You're so kind and sweet. I'm so sorry that people have hurt you. Aw, you're gonna make me cry. You're so sweet. You see what I mean? Like,
Right?
these people
'Cause
are
I-
both
'cause
really
I- 'cause
weird.
I,
They
um,
type like they're fucking in like an anime, and the way they both use the ellipses, the dot 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 for like dramatic effect, it makes me very.
Okay,
very
so I have to go the
uncomfortable.
long way.
I don't know why this guy
Crud.
even posted this. Thinking
Okay.
he looked normal. Good morning. Hope you had a good night's sleep. Ha 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 ha. After looking after sick kitties all day, I reckon that's almost a guarantee. I find that message quite sarcastic and a bit rude. Rest assured, it was neither. We had to get a doctor out for my little nephew who couldn't stop vomiting.
Okay,
Poor
so
little
I can
nephew
get
was heartbreaking
to-
watch. I didn't get home until 10 p.m. My sis-in-law now has it and has been up all night. Poor little
I can
tyke.
get
Yeah,
to the
I felt useless.
Forgotten
Nah, there's nothing you
Sepulcher
can do
from
in
the
those
Stilt
situations.
Village.
You did the only thing that you could. Yes.
Cool.
But I'm looking forward to chilling tonight. It's been a long week. Okay. Why are you being so abrupt to me? I don't think I am. Where have I been abrupt? It's not my fault you have to work. Okay. I deserve to be spoken to with respect and dignity. If you disagree, that's your problem, not mine. Yeah. Dot dot dot. That's cool. Dot dot dot. I fail to see where I've been abrupt, where I've given you anything but respect and decency. All I see is you attacking me and being a right cunt. Oh my god, dude. So, like, she was, like, upset over nothing. She was upset over him, like, using a one-word response. She's insecure about that. And now he called her a cunt. I know now why guys don't want to meet you, and I know why they leave. You have to settle the fuck down. I do not deserve to be spoken to like that. Goodbye. Goodbye. I'm going to hold my head high because I've said nothing wrong. I really don't care what you do. Dot, dot, dot. You're the one who has actually abused me. Bye, Felicia. Her name is Courtney. Is this like fucking gay mean dude? The bye, Felicia. Dude, I hate. Why does everyone type like this? Like, just don't. What? Why? Like, you type like you're a fucking anime. These people's egos are so big. They're so high on their own shit. You really are abusive. Whatever helps you sleep at night. Calling someone a cunt and sweating isn't abusive. I mean, swearing, bro. Swearing.
Gross.
I like the idea that, like, because he was sweating, he was abusive. That's good. You're sweating too much. It's triggering me. I really must just be a piece of shit. And it's kind of like, at this point, it's like, well, there goes any chance of rekindling relations. But no, for some reason, after an unknown amount of time, this nice girl goes back in for round 2 for a Hail Mary. She just wants to get back for some fucking reason, despite the fact she just said he was abusive. She says, I would really like it if we started fresh. I don't want to lose contact. Is she like an English speaker? Is she even American? Like, nobody
What's happening?
really types like this. Is she from a different country? Is that why he's not seeing her right now? What's going on?
Come on.
If you just called someone abusive when they weren't, first of all, why are you going back to them if you believe that? Secondly, why would he go back to you when all he did was, I mean, he was mean. He definitely called you a cunt because you were being really weird. And he's also weird, but like, both
Man,
people
I
are
hate these
fucking
fucking
people
elite,
type
like,
one
laser
day
field
you
things.
spoke. Why are you ghosting
They're like
me?
cheating.
I thought you weren't into me. You're supposed to try a bit. Work harder. In a different context, these honestly wouldn't be that bad and could just be considered the old kind of leading him on or teasing or whatever. But seeing as they went on one date and apparently barely spoke, this is kind of odd. Like, if you actually are on a date, aren't you supposed to try to have fun with that person and make them like you instead of whatever you're doing here? I don't play games. OMG, why don't you try acting like a
Ooh,
man?
cool.
Bye. Laughing emoji. Ha 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 ha. Really? Stop being immature and just take me out again. You piece of shit. Get over yourself. And then it
People
looks
on
like he
Reddit,
deleted a message. I'm not sure
well,
what
no,
that message was, but he was
not
being mean
Reddit.
to her or something.
Well, I
But then
mean,
even
I
though
guess,
he's, like, doing this weird shit,
these kind
playing
of people
weird
that-
mind games, she comes back to him and says, "Can we start again?"
that are
And,
an
like,
r
stays
slash
out
nice
like
guys
that.
and
she makes
nice
sure to put in,
girls.
like, the
It's just
emoji
embarrassing.
and even the I don't even know if anyone can physically do that. How do we do that? Is that it? I think it's close. But even if the guy here had been the one to fuck up somehow, like the fact that he clearly tells her off and is like, go away from me, and then she comes back and is
I don't
like,
think I
"Please
can make
take me to
that."
your steakhouse is pretty insane. I really don't get why this is
Yep.
happening the way it is. But one of the characteristics of a nice girl definitely seems
Dumb.
to be entitlement here. Much like with nice guys, they feel entitled to the people they're talking to, and as a result, when their entitlement act doesn't work out, because I think maybe they think it's cute and guys like it, when it doesn't work out and the guy just leaves, they come back and go like, I'm sorry, you got off on the wrong foot. Soap here says, I had a really good time today. Can we meet up again sometime next week? Maybe the cinemas or coffee or whatever you want. I don't mind. Hey, I had a nice time as well. I'm a bit busy next week though. I have tests to practice and shit, you know? Maybe the week after? It'll be my treat. Yeah, no. Clearly I'm not worth your time, so don't bother. Interesting, interesting. So, once again, the
What a
trademark
cunt.
entitlement is coming up here because she thinks that her time is more important than anything else. So even though this guy clearly has stuff going on in his life, and he's like, hey, I had a really fun time. We can hang out after I do some important stuff. She's already demanding of his time. She's like, if you're not willing to skip your tests and to quit your job for me after you went on one date with me, then fuck it. And she also double texts here after being ignored because she doesn't pull any punches, okay? She wants to tell it like it is, and she goes straight for the double
Yeah, what a cunt.
N-word combo, okay? Not something you get every day. Lol, not responding to me just because I rejected you? Ha 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 ha. Listen, honey, I have standards. You shouldn't even consider having a chance with me. Ugly N-word. And this is a very interesting usage of the N-word because from her perspective, it's not even a racial thing. According to OP, he's white, alright? And she just had a bit of a gamer moment. You know, maybe she was playing Fortnite. You know, we've all been there, playing a little Fortnite, getting frustrated. It's gonna come out. So I think you should take her back. You should forgive her. She seems like a great girl, okay? She's an old IDubbbz
Come on.
fan. My buddy Dodge knew. Hey, ghost emoji. Hey, I had a great time getting to know you, but I feel like we're not quite the right match. I think you're awesome, and I wanted to be upfront so we're both on the same page. Wishing you the best. And this is like a super normal message here, like very, very mature. He's like, hey, you know, I had a great time getting to know you, but just not gonna work out. I don't think we're on the same page, but you know, that's cool. But then she comes back with the most insane response of all time. Honestly, you were way shorter than me, so I agree. Haha. Way to lie about your height. Short king energy. Like she already went on a date with the guy. She already texted him the Snapchat emoji. Which is definitely a suggestive thing. And as soon as he's like, hey, it didn't really work
I
out,
found
she
it.
just insults his height right away.
Okay,
Maybe I'm
cool.
like way more attractive than you, and honestly, you didn't ask me questions about myself. You just talked and talked. Like I thought the whole point was to get to know each other. Haha. Maybe don't lie about your height in your profile. That would be good. Lol. This
Damn.
is super fucked up. She goes
She's
for the
cooking
short
him.
insult again. Clearly, she wanted his fucking short king sauce with that first little hey with the ghost emoji. But as soon as he rejected her, it came to the forefront of her, and she just needed to insult him because she's insecure because she doesn't like the fact that he didn't want to go on a date with her again, despite the fact he was very nice and adult and mature about it. He was like, hey, it's not gonna work out. She immediately went for the jugular as if it even matters to her. I'm starting to realize that nice girls are literally just gender swapped nice guys. Like they don't actually like
Yeah.
the people they're dating. They're
It's the
very
same thing.
insecure, and as soon as they stop giving them the attention they want, they will instantly just shit on them. And
Cunts are
reveal
cunts, no matter the
thoughts
gender.
they've been having about them secretly. It's like if you didn't want to date a short guy, why'd you even go on a date with him in the first place? If you met him, you clearly liked it, you texted him back after it. He didn't even do anything wrong. Now this next post is a little bit of background info to set the stage for us. First attempt at dating after a divorce. Met her at an after work event. Tina.
Fuck you.
A lot of tattoos. Seemed really nice at first and interested in me. First date was at a Mexican place. Told her I was in recovery. She had 2 shots. Figured it was first date jitters. The rest is all there. I work for the state of Michigan, and she's a city Leo. And yes, I have a record of 2 DUIs from when I was 21. Not proud of it, but I'm working on my alcoholism and toxic tendencies to be a better partner for my future wife. All right, so we've set the stage here. Now let's get into it. This is a lot of background. Hey, please delete my number. I'm sorry. Who is this? Oh, hey. Yeah, I didn't save it, so you're good. The fuck? Why? What is the matter with you? We had 2 really nice dates, and you don't want to see me now? You're probably a cocksucker anyways. Don't know how to handle a real woman. No wonder your wife left you. Oh my god. Wait. What? She asked him to delete her number. He was like, hey, I never saved it. And now she's having a mental breakdown? This is the thing with these nice
Yeah,
people.
'cause she wanted to be
In the
worshipped.
first place, even if it's like for a relatively normal and not necessarily negative thing, like asking them to delete their number is to test them to see if they're like desperate. And if they're not desperate, if they're not on their fucking knees begging for this beautiful young queen, they have a mental breakdown over the rejection. Okay, skipping over the fact you messaged me just to ask for your number to be deleted, then got upset I already had, I'm not interested. 1, you made fun of the fact I'm in recovery, then ordered 2 back-to-back shots of tequila. I should have walked out of the date then and there. 2, you're 23 and just became a cop, and you ran a background check on me, bringing it up casually on a second date. 3, you asked to see my new apartment, and when I told you explicitly that I would show you it but wouldn't have sex, you stripped naked when I went into the kitchen and posed naked on my couch. And after reading all of that, her response is just to say, you're a fucking liar. You said you wanted a girlfriend but didn't want to fuck. Now she's already having a mental breakdown after this interaction. Obviously it is weird to be like, hey, I don't want to, do that kind kind of stuff. It's kind of early in the relationship. I'm not that kind of person. You can see my apartment. He invites her over, and then she strips naked immediately. Like, obviously, that is a weird thing to do. I think she's obviously very desperate for validation here, based on the way she talks, because she's mad that he didn't delete her number, even though she said she wanted him to. So she's playing some kind of crazy mental illness games here. But then after that happens, she starts sending pictures of herself naked to him. And the guy's like, what the fuck are you doing? And then she just keeps going. She's insane. This woman should not be a cop. Say something. She sends a nude. If you text me back right now, we can fuck before my shift. I can smell the vodka rolling off your breath. You should sleep before you have to drive and carry a firearm. Fuck you. I know where you live. You're getting raided. Getting some huge big gamer girl vibes from this text message. Only a true gamer girl would aggressively send nudes and then threaten to send a SWAT team to his house because he won't have sex.
What a Chad.
I respect the hustle, to be honest, okay? Straight up W for her being insane and sexually harassing this innocent guy. Like, she is an insane person. There's no way around it. This is just a crazy person. He definitely dodged a bullet. So you know it's wrong, but you
didn't make the 60 though.
How tall are you? How big are your tits? Thank you for failing my test. My boyfriend is conducting a study on toxic men and how they get really defensive when asked about their height and tend to try to offend women by asking about commonly known insecurities in women. Like,
is that the same thing I have?
Asking about their chest size.
Ooh, no.
Thank you for being a part of my examples on what not to do. I hope you become less toxic one day. To be clear, okay? I gotta be clear here, okay? Because I'm a dating guru expert. I'm like Andrew Tate mixed with Elon Musk, okay? And Donald Trump and Joe Biden and Hubert Hump, okay? I'm like Hubert Hump, so I do have expertise here. There's nothing wrong with caring about a guy's height in the first place. That's totally fine. That makes sense. Some girls don't want to date a guy who's shorter than them, which is fine. But to make that the first question you ask, as if that's like the only thing that matters, is weird. And him asking how big his tits are is really funny. And to be clear, she's totally lying about conducting a study on toxic men. First of all, your boyfriend, if he really actually likes you, would not be cool with you starting a Tinder account to attract guys to you to run a study on them. No guy gives a fuck about that. You're not a professor. You're not a doctor. You're just doing it for the love of the game. Really, you're doing a study for the love of the game. Where? To post it on Reddit, on the Nice Guys subreddit. And she talks about commonly known insecurities in women, when obviously, like, the commonly known insecurity for a lot of guys is going to be height. And she...
Oh, fuck.
So, like,
I forgot about this place. Okay.
Thankfully, the guy here kind of ends it perfectly by saying, the irony here is palpable. The cat isn't what he should be getting rid of. We're now going to slightly mix things up a little bit with a Facebook post instead of text messages. Facebook posts are really nice because they really speak for themselves, and the girl boss energy really shows off how base she is to the whole world, how much of a queen she is, and how much she deserves a lot of guys, okay? For some reason, Facebook is this avenue where people feel like they'll never get screenshotted or talked about, or they'll get backlash. So despite the fact it's a public platform, they think they can just spew whatever crazy shit they think and it will never get talked about. I've been dating this guy, but he has a cat that he's had for a few years, and personally, I think he's way too attached to it and affectionate about it. Sometimes he'll get home and sees his cat and goes, there's my girl, and pet her when I'm like right there in the same room. This just seems like way too much attention for a grown man to be lavishing on a cat of all things. Do you think I could suggest he get rid of it? I really hope this is some kind of like ironic fake joke Facebook post or something. Like, first of all, it's posted in the Atheist versus Christians Debate Central, but the fact it has no likes doesn't give me a lot of hope that it's fake. Very useful for my notes though, for my actual scientific study I'm doing right now. I am a doctor. Nice girls are so jealous that they're not getting enough attention from guys, that their jealousy transcends past the species barrier, and her anger and insecurity can become projected in a female cat. If the cat was a boy, she might not even care. Because it's a girl, she's very upset. Wouldn't like a guy liking animals and having compassion for animals and taking care of one for years kind of show that he's probably a good dude if he's like he's kind of a sweetie pie, kind of a sweetheart, and really likes his cat? Why is this even a concern for you? But once again, it's entitlement, it's jealousy. This girl is so insecure about the fact that
she's insane.
Giving the cat pets or something? I don't even know. Post number 10. What did I do wrong? Hey, you probably didn't notice me, but I was in your physics class and I thought you were really cute. I got your number from my friend. Oh, hi. Where'd you get my number from? Justin. I was wondering if you want to go out for coffee or something else like that next week. I'm flattered, but I don't think I'm interested. Lamau, WTF? You don't even know who I am. One, I asked Justin, and he told me who he gave his number to, so I do know who you are, Amanda. Two, I'm just not interested in going out. I'm not trying to offend you, I'm just not interested. Lamau, you aren't even worth my time. Justin said you didn't have a girlfriend anymore, and that you were single, and I thought you were like half decent. It was more pity than anything, Lamau. Don't freaking talk to me anymore. Lamau, you thought I'd be interested in you? You're fucking delusional. Messing up a chance with me. Lamau, you're lost anyways. I'm way out of your league. Go fuck yourself, stupid asshole. I love seeing someone's true colors and realizing how disgusting they are on the inside. Whatever. Don't message me anymore. I'm done with you, stupid prick. This final one kind of saddens me a bit, too, because he's so confused. He even titles the thread like, what did I do wrong? As if he's second-guessing himself, because this person is so crazy. She's made him feel like he did something wrong somehow. I promise, dude, you're good, okay? You're just talking to an actual crazy person. And And the funniest part about a lot of these nice girls is they give these long diatribes unprompted. Like, they didn't even need to do this. He didn't ask her for this information. You couldn't waterboard this kind of diatribe out of most people, but as soon as they get rejected, they're instantly like, well, I didn't like you anyways. I never cared about you anyways. I was giving you pity. It's like, you're dating someone out of pity? I feel like that says more about you being a fucking desperate loser if you're willing to waste the valuable time you have on this fucking earth to date someone out of pity rather than someone you actually like. After reading through all these conversations and posts, you know, I'm a very solution-based guy, okay? I don't want to just make fun of these people. I don't want to just destroy them for money. I would never do that, okay? I want to find a solution because that's what, you know, professors of love like me do. And I've actually come up with a very good solution here. Nice guys and nice girls cannot date outside of their paradigm. So why don't they just date each other? Think about it, okay? What do nice girls want the most? They want a guy who sucks up to them, who calls them a goddess, who takes whatever abuse they throw their way. And what does that describe best? A nice guy. It's like they're perfect for each other. Now, I think what we really need to do here is find some of the original nice guys and girls, get them in a room together, get them to breed and create some of the nicest kids on planet Earth, okay? These kids are going to be super good for the world. They're going to be very entitled. They're going to hate everyone. Every single accusation will be projection, will be an admission of guilt. And I mean, right now, the birth rates are declining in America. So ultimately, this will be great for the population index. We may even get another baby boom, and then we can get our economy fucking great and awesome again, thanks to them, okay? That would be awesome. Thanks for watching. See you guys in tomorrow's video. Bye!
Oh. Okay. Go. E? Oh, Serenade, you got 1 second left on you. Thank you. That's why you're my baby. Okay. Nope. Nope. No. No. Oh. Whew. Okay. Okay. No. Go. Go. Go back. Go back. Okay. Okay. Ah. Okay. I already made the perfect. It's okay. Okay. I don't have a crypt key. So it's down there. Melton, are you ready?
I don't know.
Oh.
I don't know.
The tab just was silent.
But we're going to try to talk about it tonight, and we're going to try to get into it. MLC already talked about Nick. I'm sure it was great. I'm sure it was great. And by the way, lucky everybody. Somebody sent in a membership message earlier, and it didn't really get displayed. But it was something about how long until Aaron's sitting in a corner watching Matt work over Ann. I think the term was the Minnesota. What was it? The menace, what? What was it? Sorry. Oh, we do get an extra October executive producer tonight. Oh, wait, that's last night's. Why didn't it rotate over? Ay, 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 ay. This show is nothing if it isn't problems. Am I right, everybody? We can't do anything right. This was supposed to trigger a whole new
Hi.
process. Oh, God.
Dunked on.
I'm not ready to do a show. I just ate some, what was it? Pizza?
Hooray!
Ate some pizza, so I'm sluggish. I'm fat. Tired. All right, new executive producer. This is from the October draw. Mycroft. I thought Mycroft. Oh yeah, Mycroft. I think it's short for Microsoft. Microsoft. Kevin still covering.
Hell yeah. 60 kills.
That's insane. I'm gonna go ahead and close that out. Because God knows I need
I'm deadly.
Just Kevin watching Baldy and the Trans or whatever it's called. And of course, Eric Stone, I think, said he would give me $100 if there was a bombshell. And I guess this is him keeping his word. I guess this is him.
Good work, everyone.
Jenna Lynn giving me an early happy birthday. Thank you. It is almost my birthday. How did you know? Thank you, everybody. Welcome to a special Saturday night program.
Are you ready, Miss Clock Lady?
And also, you know, we got a couple people gifting
Hi.
memberships over here. Starberry. And Real.
Ow.
Huge mistake.
Whoa.
Oh, God. Oh, God. So much to go over. There's so much to do.
Kill her.
I've got my bong. How about you? All right, so
Bye, time, bitch. You're out of time.
Nick Ricada came on. Moody had a whole beautiful graph. I mean, this thing really was great. It was a hit of the show. And then Ricada calls in and starts dropping bombshells. And I guess, you know, Ricada at the end said that he knows for a fact that Aaron watches.
Hooray!
Aaron jerks off to cuck porn after browsing his Kiwi Farms thread. And people on Reddit, I guess, put it together that Aaron must have access somehow to, or sorry, Nick must have access somehow to Aaron's Google account. And Nick then immediately goes on Twitter this morning. You might call it X if you're hip. And or I guess it was this afternoon. I mean, this has all happened so fast. It's really been a whirlwind. But look at this. Oh my God, why would this be real? And it's a screenshot of
Slur.
myactivity.google.com, Chrome. The identity is blurred out here. Whoever
Yellow
is
swag.
clearly logged into the browser here, the Chrome browser. And if we go back to the beginning, details of the history, looks like whoever this is was browsing Nick Rekieta, the page on Kiwi Farms, I guess. Page after page after page. And then 1 minute later, 1 minute after visiting Nick's Kiwi Farm page, they go to Pornhub, the main page. They go to the recommended porn. Aaron goes to his recommended porn.
Yeah.
Oh, let's see what they have for me.
So do I.
And he clicks on big tits, big ass MILF. Want hubby to watch. And then in about half an hour later, they browse to April's Twitter account.
That doesn't make any sense, Rick.
Now, clearly this is an old screenshot when April had the April_Imholt tag.
Ooh.
But this would imply that Nick Rekieta has access to Aaron's Google account. And Dick Masterson sums it up in a repost of this tweet.
Wow!
Dude, Imholt is cruising Rekieta's Kiwi Farms.
Wow!
So turned on.
This place sucks so
by the
hard.
memory of his wife getting fucked. He immediately goes to Pornhub and jacks off to cuck porn. And then he goes to his wife's Twitter. Bro. So, I don't even. Aaron is, Aaron's had some DMs.
You know what? That doesn't make any sense.
From,
So I'm gonna kill you.
Thursday, it seems like Aaron might have figured this out. And Aaron has finally figured out, as of this morning, how to restrict access
I've been paininated.
to the computer. I get, allegedly to the computer he logged in on at Nick Rekieta's house. So if you're putting this all together, and again, I'm not saying this is what is, but may I have known about this for a long time? Yeah, maybe. Is this the bombshell? Maybe. Again, maybe it's half. Maybe there's more. But if you do the math, if you really start to put this together, Aaron thinks, and this is, I don't even know where these DMs are. It's funny. Somebody released the DMs. They were on our Discord, I think. Aaron thinks that Nick was accessing his Gmail from this computer at Nick's house. And why would this be? April has the password. Nick hacked in. No. Hit the like button. Aaron used to do shows from Nick's house when they were having one of their swinger getaways. And apparently Aaron logged in to say, this is all apparent. And by the way, even if Nick told me this, it's just what Nick says, So who knows what's real? Nick could be fucking with all of us, right? I can tell you that I have seen more than what Nick's posted. Nick just posted a little thing. I do have no reason to believe this is fake. Now remember, Nick blurred out the image, whoever this is or whatever, but we all know what it is. Him and April then started laughing about it over tweets and stuff. We all know what this is. We all know what this is.
All right, all right.
But if this is true, then Aaron logged in a signed in to Nick's computer almost a year ago. The first time they did shows from the Ricada compound. And when I say logged in, I don't mean Gmail. I mean Google. And it looks like the browser. Looks like he synced the account to this Chrome, to this computer. And this would be everything Aaron M. Holt Google. This is
I hate this.
Analytics, money,
Okay.
numbers, all of it.
Boom.
Gmail. Phone call records. Voicemail. Anything that's your Google account. Search history. For instance, if Aaron M. Holt were worried that he might be getting sued for defamation, he might be panic Googling things like, can I be sued for defamation without being served a cease and desist? He might be like panic.
Aaron has a nice, fatty, graspable neck.
I do have a fat
Oh, I fucked up.
Open tabs. Just the most intimate details.
Is that the
You're
only
like,
way
I
to
don't
get?
think people
Was that the only
understand
way?
How crazy search history is.
Yeah.
Search
I fucked it
history
up.
is an unfiltered
Oh.
into the human mind and psyche. You can tell what someone's worried about. You can tell what someone's, you know. Remember the whole thing in the show Girls? What about the stuff that gets up underneath? Remember that? People Google
Ow.
wild, intimate shit. And so you start putting together the scope of what a Google account entails to a person. And its depth is unimaginable. This thing can't even be... I really believe this is more of a holy shit than anyone understands yet. And people can't wrap their head around it. There was someone in our Discord earlier who was saying, like, so hold on, Nick can see 11 months of Aaron's stuff. No. He's had access for 11 months. He can see everything ever. Aaron's Google account might be decades old. Gmail, YouTube. Who knows? Years of text messages, voice. Who knows? And if he's had 11 months, he's had plenty of time to go through and back up. And sync all of it. Oh no! And
Oh, I
then
didn't
think
want to
about
do
how
that.
important email is other services. For instance, maybe every time you get a PayPal or Venmo donation, you get an email about it. In which
Where would
case
this
it
have taken me?
Very easy for someone to watch your show and your inbox and start to put together a graph, a timeline of.
Oh, that would have taken me out, and I could have skipped this whole section.
This has ramification. I don't think people understand. If it's true.
You suck. Come here.
Imagine leaving your Google account open. Imagine you were caught having intimate legal conversation with YouTube lawyers looking for real advice. Imagine.
Thank God. Okay, cool.
I don't know. If it's true, if he really had access to a Google account, I don't know.
That's huge.
And then you couple that with the security cameras that may or may not exist. And Aaron's refusal to get out of his tighty-whities during the naked twister run. It seems like an interesting day. So maybe I have the full, complete presentation memo that Aaron sent over to get his little radio job. I don't know. Maybe we can tell I don't know. It's gonna get weird. I'm gonna open the phone lines. Don't be weird about it. We are taking your calls. We're taking your thoughts here. Whitney Stitt says, everyone right now, note to self, delete search history. Hey. This is how dumb the normal human. That's what we're dealing with. So, like, it is funny that Aaron's like a boomery out of it guy, but Whitney's tits thinks she can delete her search history, and that'll keep her ahead of it. This is how dumb the average human being is. Nobody knows how this stuff works. Whitney, honey, you deleting your search history off your computer, Google doesn't delete their copy. Whitney.
Oh, I didn't mean to throw that.
They track everything you do over there at their house.
Come on over here.
Delete your search history. You got him, Wish. It's not her fault. You know, they don't do a good job of teaching people internet security, you know. This isn't a mandatory class in college. Deleting your history stops your wife from finding out what you're really into. Deleting your history doesn't stop anyone. He says, I'm on break. You sure are.
Oh no, Pookie, this is bad.
Come on.
This is real,
Come on.
if this is an understatement. I mean, couple this, just this one screenshot. Nick Rekieta has released.
Drink.
Couple that.
Got it.
With what we learned yesterday, that Aaron on purpose ate Nick's cum. What I said, what I assume out of April's tummy truck. I don't know. I don't know if it was April or Kayla. I don't know if they were playing telephone, but instead of like whispering a secret message or passing around a mouthful of cream. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if I want to know. Frankly. We get to the bottom of it. Let's take a call and see what happens. Hello?
Is this really happening right now?
I don't know. Why does everybody doubt me? Why does everybody doubt me?
I don't doubt you.
Got him!
Like, oh my god.
Woohoo!
Imagine how well Aaron Imholt's sleeping tonight. Worried about this.
He's not sleeping for the whole next week.
Bye-bye. 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 Bye.
This is why I say, you know, you're watching this guy with his bravado. He's always one step ahead of everybody. Meanwhile, this is going on since he was over there.
All right, I'll be back in a bit. I'm gonna hop on Halo 3 with Grum in just a minute, so hope to see y'all there.
Every fucking thing.
Until then,
we know he's an insecure
I'll
piece of
see you
shit.
next time.
Nick has proof. Nick has proof.